To follow up on what I was saying in the previous video, where I was saying basically it's very important to keep learning in our industry. Case in point, the embedded software industry. When I entered that industry over 20 years ago, we had 8-bit, 16-bit processors. It was an isolated application, and that was pretty much our lives. Now it's very different because all of these devices have been connected to the internet, or a number of them. So you still have those small processors and microprocessors out there, but increasingly you have intelligent devices that have a lot more computing power available. And what happens is that sometimes people are even deploying things in a way that is cloud-like, because they are thinking about the benefits of deploying things that, for example, have been defined in pods, have been defined in containers, and just deploy it at the edge. It's not exactly like the cloud. There are challenges of putting something remote that are very embedded, like things that we have been dealing with for ages. So it's a little bit like cloud with embedded software characteristics. It's very interesting because you really have a merging of these two worlds, the cloud world and the embedded world meeting as what we call the edge. And doesn't matter where you're coming from, if you're coming from the cloud or from the embedded software side, you ought to learn more and more about the technologies that are being used on the other side, because you know what? Your clients, they are thinking about how to merge these together right now, if they have not done so already. You know what? That makes life interesting for us. So when I'm interviewing for a candidate, that's why I'm trying to aim for people that like to learn, because I know that what we have today is actually looking different from what we're going to have tomorrow.